Hey there guys, welcome back to Full-Time FM, your football manager channel. Today we're doing a 10-year look into the future with these new gens as part of the final new gen show. So we put Brendan Rodgers in charge and we're going to have a little look at how Celtic are doing. You're seeing it as I'm seeing it because I've just logged in. So Celtic, a lot of legends there. Mikoko we signed. Christian Mosquera, Juan Roman. Good. Pepe, Full-Time FM, of course. Icons, Pepe. They have done quite well. Am I still at the club though? That's the question. Martin Bailey is an icon as well. So, Brendan Rodgers, first of all, is still the manager. So if we can have a little look, let's see. After leaving the boys, he enjoyed a 6-year spell at Leicester. Blah blah blah. Went to Atletico de Madrid. He won the Spanish Super Cup and the Spanish Cup. Okay. He then returned to Celtic for the second time to become manager. During his tenure, Rodgers' team won the Premier Sports Cup consecutively between 2028 and 2037. So the last 10 years, because this is 2038 now, last 9 years, he's won the Scottish Cup. He's won the UEFA Super Cup 4 times between 2028 and 2037. He's won the UEFA Champions League 5 times between 2029 and 2037, and the Club World Championship in 2037, and the Cinch Premiership 10 times in a row between 2029 and 2038. He's on 140 grand a week. He's only going to smash it, hasn't he? So, let's have a look at the competitions. Let's see. So yeah, he's absolutely done bits. Wow, even the Scottish Youth Cup and the Scottish Under-18's been winning them. Wow. Even the UEFA Youth League been winning that. So the question is our squad still together? Oh boy, what's this? That's Under-18s. Let's see the senior squad. Ooh. He's playing a 4-3-3 with a pivot in the DM role. So, Jer Bonner, I'm not sure who he is. He's a new gen. Signed from Derry City. Celtic, there you go. Anatoly Sokol, oh my god, he looks a very good player. Signed from Wolves. Now Martin Bailey, he's not for sale. He's on 375 grand a week. 322 appearances. Absolute legend. Sergio Clemente, never heard of him. Elias Oliver, our left back. Wow, his technique's gone to 20. Wow, he's really improved. 258 million. Daniel Weston. Jeez, he's improved. His tackling was like 12. And I think his passing was 15 or 16. 296 million. They've actually improved a lot of these players. Joaquim San Clement's still there. 177 goals in 400 appearances. Wow. And he's, again, not for sale. 210 grand a week. Pepe. I'm worth 353 million. Wow. And I've improved as well. 255 goals in 360 appearances. For Celtic, that's 246 goals and 339. Wow. Carlos Gonzalez, the right back, still there. 170 million he's worth now. 303 games, 4 goals. Right, there is players missing here. So first of all, let's go see where Mr. Monkey is. Mr. Monkey, you're at Paris Saint-Germain. And you've scored 153 goals in 244 appearances for them. And you've become a beast with 19 finishing. Wow, you've got 28 goals out of 41 this year. For Holland, you've got 77 goals and 124 caps. Mr. Monkey, he left us in 2029. So, he basically left the season after. So he'd scored 23 goals, played 23 games because he got injured for most of the season. Scored 10, assisted 10 in my final season. We paid 39 million for him. We sold him to Paris Saint-Germain, or Brendan Rodgers did, for 55 million after he scored 16 goals in 28 games. He's never really played. Mr. Monkey's never played more than 30 games in a season. So it looks as though injuries have blighted his career. But still got 204 goals and 40 assists in 368 games. And 33 Player of the Match awards. And pulled in 94 million in transfers, Mr. Monkey. Wow. Let's see where Brian Keedy is. He's at Chelsea. Brian Keedy's gone to Chelsea. He didn't go till the 2031 season, 3 years after I left. And again, look at all that green. 325 grand. Star player. He's got 18 goals, 6 assists in 53 games. In total, he's got 74 goals and 181 appearances for Celtic. His career stats. He left for 38.5 million. That's cheap. He's got from 455 games, 162 goals, 44 assists, 40 Player of the Match awards. Wow, we signed Brian Keedy for 32.5 grand. Wow. Let's have a look at Lewis Monahan. He's at Man City. Oh my god, you've all gone to massive clubs. Lewis Monahan. 16 free kicks, marking, tackling, technique, and balance. Wow, and decisions. He's become a beast. 19 concentration, bravery, and agility. Right, he left for Man City. Let's see. 2008-29 was Brendan Rodgers' first season. The following season, he sold you to City for 55 million. I only paid 950 for you. So, 384 games, 16 goals, 69 assists. That's amazing assist level, that is, for a midfielder. 12 Player of Match awards, average rating of 7. And Lewis Monahan. What a ledge. Doka. He's at Arsenal, another big club. 330 million he's worth. He didn't leave for a little while either. So he's now playing centre back. He left for 17.25 million. Brendan's taking a piss. I presume he was coming out of contract. God, we paid 800 grand to RB Leipzig for him back in the first season in charge. And Doka then became a top player. 394 games, 16 goals, 46 assists, 6 Player of the Match awards as a centre back. Just ridiculous, honestly. Let's see. There is David Anderson. He's gone to Man City as well. Wow. 90 caps, 47 goals for Brazil. Have we just looked at him? I feel like we just looked at him. If not, 400 games, 170 goals, 54 assists, 42 player of match awards. David Anderson. I think maybe similar stats to Brian Keedy right there. He's got sprained knee ligaments now though. Oh, man. I feel like we need to go back to Celtic and just have a look at the transfer history here. So he's been selling players. That guy's gone to Inter Milan for 26 million, rising to 34.5, and he's worth 128 million. He's worse than me at selling players for that. Let's have a little look. He spent 211 million and brought in 126. Sent Rodrigo to Paris Saint-Germain for 29 million. And of course he's now worth 355 million. Rodrigo was one of my signings. There's a lot of players here I don't recognise. I think he's obviously sold players from the youth team and whatever else. I mean, I don't recognise most of these players. He sold Oscar Pantoja to Atletico Madrid for 30 million, rising to 37.5. Now worth 180. I mean, so he's one that he brought in from Real Madrid and then sold on. Wow. Ryan Morrison went to West Brom on a free. I remember him coming for our youth team. He was one of the youth signings, Newgens, from our academy. Wow, he signed Calvin Bassey at some point. Inga Bardson went to Leicester for 3.3 million and he's worth 70 million. Are you kidding? 3.3 million rising to 4.5 and he's worth between 23 and 70. Brendan Rodgers is worse than me for selling players. And then the value of that player going through the roof once you've sold them. He's legit worse than me. Doka went to Arsenal, 15.25, rising to 17.25. In the 2032 season. He re-signed Tete, who we had, and then sold to Man City. Wow. And then sold him against Ajax. Paul Gordon, our keeper, went to Rochdale for 3 million. Wow, look at him. He's a beast. He's worth 386 million. Wow. So he played 195 games for us, conceding 61 goals. That was it. Left in the 2033 season, 5 years after I gave Brendan Rodgers control. 5 years after, he's gone to Rochdale. Let's have a look at Rochdale. Rochdale are third in the English Premier Division in 2038. Oh my god, this is fantasy football. I've got to see it for myself. Oh my word. We're in the Champions League. Who's T. Roland? A Newgen. Look at him. 174 goals in 373. Wow, what is club next? Oh, it's in Belgium. Alright. Wow. Rochdale are in the National League right now. They're my team. Mehmet Ali is the manager. Let's have a look at Mehmet Ali. Was he not a midfield player? Started off as a youth coach at Tottenham for 7 years, then went to Reading as the assistant manager for the under-23s, then took the manager's job, then back to assistant manager, then but at Arsenal, then under-21s manager, and in 2027 he became Rochdale manager. He's been Rochdale manager for 11 years. Wow. Since 2027. Pedri! There's no way. Pedri at 35. Oh my god. Pedri's played 402 games for Rochdale, 67 goals. What the hell? Excuse me. Matthew Ross and Newgen. Loaned from Bayern. Samuel Piver. There we go. 286 million in centre half. They signed him from Man City in 2030. Wow. Wow. Benjamin Sesko. He's 35-year-old. 122 goals in 233 appearances. He signed in 2030 and has had 8 years at Rochdale. I swear to you, I've let this game run for must be at least 18 hours. And I've not done anything. I swear to you, I've not done anything. Rodrigo Ribeiro joined Rochdale in 2037. 15 goals in 34 appearances. There's a striker now. There's a lad I recognise here, Gabriel Andino. He was one of our youngsters at Celtic. Wow, from Celtic he went to Vélez Sarsfield in 2031. Scored 43 goals in 96 appearances. And then Rochdale got him from Vélez Sarsfield in 2035, where he scored 63 goals in 13 appearances. He went on loan to Olympique Lyonnais and got 3 in 7. We're 56 million now. That is crazy. And Rochdale are producing young Newgens that are worth 29 million from their academy. This guy's worth 34 million. They got him from Wigan though. That is insane. Wow. Rochdale. Benito Matheson. We used to have a player called Luke Matheson. He's worth 47 million, and look, he's only ever played for Rochdale. Benito Matheson. So I think transfers have gone bloody stupid. And Rochdale must have sold some Newgens. Because if this kid is worth 47 million, I'm sorry, but I'm your Auntie Doris. There's no way. Pedri on the bench. Oh, for crying out loud. Shall we have a look? We've got to have a little look here. Let's see how the mortal enemy is done. Rangers. The third in the cinched Premiership. Let's see. League table. Hearts finished above them by 7 points. So Celtic won the league on 106 points. 41 points clear Rangers. Wow. Wow. Let's have a look at Pepe. I've not had a look at myself yet. 41 goals, 5 assists in 49 starts. 7.51 average this season. 246 goals in 339 games for the club. Overall, a career, 360 appearances, 255 goals, 38 assists, 27 player of the match awards. Average is 7.44. Wow. Wow. Got him on a free from Al Nassr in his second year as a Newgen. Was he one of the pre-contract kids that we couldn't play. Then he went on loan to Aberdeen. Then he went on loan to Midtjylland. And he scored 4 in 10. And then he started playing for us and he got 17 goals in 17 appearances with 3 assists, 2 player of match awards. And then that breakout season, 2007-2008, which was our last season, I think, he got from 30 games, he got 37 goals, 12 assists, 8 player of match awards, and an average of 8.07. Pepe smashed it. Wow. Balance 20. Hey, I got a 20. That is mental. 353 million I'm now worth. Wow. So Celtic have absolutely smashed it. Let's just check again. We had won the 9 Premier Sports Cups. Let's see. Milestones. Awards. Hang on, competitions. Wow. Cinched Premiership champions last year. Oh, knocked out by Arsenal in quarterfinals of the UEFA Champions League. They won the Champions League round 16 against Rochdale. Rochdale in the Champions League. Jesus wept. Who else is in that Premier Division that wouldn't ordinarily be there? Do you know what? Other than Rochdale, it's probably this year's maybe Southampton, Norwich, Leicester. That is crazy. Oh. I've just remembered. I gave Rochdale a front end sugar daddy. Did I? Let's have a little look. Club details, finances. I did. There you go. I gave Rochdale a front end sugar daddy. That's the answer. That's why Rochdale are where they are. Just pig in hell. I knew it couldn't be. I knew it was too good to be true. And they've made an offer for this guy. 35 million they've offered. Rising to 43.5 for that guy. I'd want better technicals than that. Oh my word. That is crazy to me. I'm more shocked by the Rochdale thing. Arevalo. Juan Emmanuel Arevalo. 44 million. I'm more shocked by that than I'm the Celtic one. Yeah, so looks like Brendan Rodgers has absolutely smashed it and done as good, if not better, job than I've done. I'm not keen on admitting that, but I'm going to. Wow, he's made some moves as well. He brought Milan Rodgers from Bayern for 99 million. A DM. He's worth 225 million. He's on 235 grand a week. It's crazy. 8 assists, 1 goal in 31 appearances. Brendan Rodgers has smashed it. Let's have a look at Juan Roman. Oh my word, he's lit up like a Christmas tree, is that green. He was never that good for us. We should have played him more. He's got 23 assists in 50 games and 9 goals. And a 7.56 average rating. It's yeah, in the 2 seasons I had him, I paid 63 million for him. He got 3 goals, 6 assists in 19 games. And then he got 3 goals and 9 assists, in 13 games. So all in all, 407 appearances, 122 goals, 148 assists, 68 Player of the Match awards, 7.6 average rating. In 2021-32, you got 10 Man of the Match awards, 16 goals, 15 assists in 37 games. The boy smashed it. I mean, I knew I paid through the roof for him, but wow, what a player he's become. And I was always looking at him as a left winger, and apparently he's a centre mid. But his tackling's terrible. So I never played him as a centre mid. Wow, 291 million he's worth now, 300 grand a week. So I'm going to give it to Brendan Rodgers. He's actually done bits. And people management, 20. I'm not sure he was that before. So controlled possession is his style. 4-3-3 DM wide. 5-2-1-2 DM attacking mid is the backup formation. Yeah. Fair play to him. He's done bits. He tends to sign domesticated players, use zonal marking. I hate zonal marking. Sit back and protect the lead, play out of defence, rely on set pieces and allow creative freedom. So he's still the manager now. That is, frankly, bloody good what he done. I'm shocked and I'm impressed. At the same time, he sold Spencer Cutter. Finn Maxson went out on loan. So did Billy Cooper Reeves. We started to offload a lot of my players on loan. Ilan went to Everton for 12.75 million. Now worth 241 million. God, he's terrible at selling players on. And then those players going on and doing absolute bits. But I'll give it to him. He's done a bloody good job. Really, really good job. I can't believe he sold Brian Keedy and David Anderson in the same transfer window. So there we have it, boys. Mr. Monkey went Paris Saint-Germain. 51, rising to 56. I'm in shock. I didn't expect him to be that successful. I think we all thought he would sell off the players and he would, basically sell the family jewels. But wow, capacity is now 101,000. Wow, season ticket holders 75,000. Bad news is average season ticket price 869 quid. Average ticket price 42 quid. That is a lot of money. Facilities. Superb training and youth facilities now. Exceptional academy and youth recruitment. Remember they kept telling me no for everything. Pitch condition perfect, top corporate facilities. Undersoil heating and a roof now. 101,000 capacity, 91,000 of them seated. So 10,000 standing. Incredible. And they've still got the same affiliate clubs. Wow. I'm impressed. I was sneakily thinking maybe, he might sell that many players that it all goes to poo. But actually, he's done bits. I think he's achieved more than me. God damn it. Right, I'm going to leave the video there, but there you go. That's how the Newgens got on. Bottom line, they smashed it. So fair play to them. Fair play to Brendan Rodgers. I will love you and leave you. I will be back Monday, 5 o'clock, with a surprise save. Come tune in Monday, find out what it is. Hit that notification bell. Thank you very much for joining me on this new gen challenge save. It's been a long one since November, but we've got there. So I will love you and leave you. Take care. God bless. See you Monday. Enjoy your weekend.